Hi, my name's Bekah. Welcome to my video series, Everyday English, Every Day. Here we have authentic conversations with real people, so you have an opportunity to practice your English language skills. Be consistent in your learning, find at least 10 minutes a day, but the ideal thing to do is to find something you love, right? And do it in English, okay? So that could be reading, watching TV shows, talking with friends, writing messages to someone online. Find something fun, find something you enjoy, and do it in English. Okay, today we're talking about being a good person like Billie Eilish. Now, we're going to listen to a conversation I had with Natalia. Natalia is a Billie Eilish fan. She has a fan page on Instagram with almost 91,000 followers. And during our conversation, we talked about helping others and kind of the idea of influence and being a positive light in someone's life. For a little more, we're going to talk about the expression, kill them with kindness. Okay, so during our conversation, we talk about Natalia's role on Instagram, right? Because she has a lot of followers, so she gets a lot of comments. I asked her about negative comments and what she thinks. And she's going to share her ideas with us. And then we're going to talk about how doing the right thing and helping others was really something that she learned from Billie Eilish, right? She's kind of taking her as her role model to follow in her footsteps, to do like Billie does. So during the conversation, I want you to pay attention to these phrases. Let's review them together. I want you to be able to pick out these phrases from our conversation. Repeat after me. Staying out of it. I'm not hating on anyone. Add fuel to the fire. Trying to be a good person. Apologizing to me. Called them out. Speak up about important things that are struggling. Okay, let's listen to the conversation we had together. Remember, once you hear these phrases, pause and repeat again. Repetition aloud is super important in language learning. What do you, now because you have so many people following you here, do you feel like you influence the way people think? Do you get negative comments ever from people? How is it having that many followers? What do you think?
I do get negative comments, but like not much, because when there's a drama or something, I'm just staying out of it. I never say like stupid things, or like I'm not hating on anyone, so there's not
you
really
don't
a
add
reason
fuel
to hate
to
on
the
me.
fire, right? If someone does something, you don't add anything to make it worse, right?
Exactly. And because like I'm such a good person, like I'm trying to be, you know, and many people like me, and because many people like me, some people are jealous and they're commenting not really nice stuff on my posts. So I'm just like kindly responding to them, why are you doing this? Like some people may like hurt themselves when they hear something like that. And
right, well, that's a problem with bullying and stuff these days,
yeah,
right?
Exactly. And when I did it like a few times, I literally got such long messages from them apologizing to me.
Oh,
like,
really? So you called them out and then they messaged you privately?
Yes.
Okay, so that's awesome. Like, so why? What did they say?
They say like, I apologize. I didn't think I could hurt anyone like that way. And I'm like, that's okay. Just learn from it. And
so that's awesome that you were able to have that effect. They didn't even realize their words were maybe hurting someone, huh?
Exactly.
They're just being jerks without realizing, probably?
I guess.
Well, that's cool. It's good to see the power that you can have and how you can help make change in that, right? Or help
Yeah.
realizations happen, right? Very cool.
But also, that's what Billie does and what her mom does, because like they always speak up about important things such as, you know, Black Lives Matter or climate change, or right now with the coronavirus. Billie's mom started something like Support and Feed. So like people donate money, and with that money, that money goes to local restaurants or shops or something that are struggling during this pandemic time. So like the support goes to them, but also the food they're making for that money goes to people in need. So like in hospitals or in shelters or something like that.
Oh, okay. So are they Okay, so I think it's really cool how Natalia is following in Billie's footsteps, right? Billie Eilish is a good role model. She's speaking up about important things, and Natalia is speaking up about the problems that could be related to negative comments and bullying. So it's super cool to see people using their power and their influence for good, for positive change. All right, let's look at some of these phrases a little more. So Natalia said, when there is a drama or something, I am just staying out of it. I never say stupid things. When you stay out, you are not a part of something. You don't join it. You're not included. You are separated when you stay out. Or I'm not hating on anyone, right? When you hate on someone, you're negative. You're telling them something rude, okay? You're being mean. So she doesn't hate on anyone. She stays out. If someone says something negative, she doesn't need to add another negative comment. I said, so you don't add fuel to the fire. If someone says something, you don't add anything to make it worse. When you add fuel to the fire, it's like you're making it more stronger, more intense. So when she stays out of it, she doesn't make it intense, right? She doesn't add fuel to the fire. At first in the video, you hear me say file instead of fire. I said it wrong. And she says, and because I'm such a good person, well, I'm trying to be, right? She's trying to be a good person. When you try to be something, you're working on it. You're putting an effort to be that way. Let's look at some phrasal verbs. Call someone out. So you called them out and then they messaged you privately. So when she received negative comments, she called the people out. What she did was she messaged them and said, hey, you wrote something that wasn't very nice. In that moment, she's calling them out. She's helping them recognize and see what they did wrong, right? When you call someone out, you say, wait a minute, that's not right. And then she says, when I did it a few times, I literally got such long messages from them apologizing to me. When someone apologizes to you, they say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. So she called these negative comment people out, and then the people apologized, saying, I didn't realize my words had such an effect, a negative effect. You know, bullying is a big problem these days. If someone is receiving messages that are harassing them and making them feel bad, a lot of times that can lead to many problems. It could lead to suicide, right? So she's helping people be aware of how people can take comments, right? So she wants to share that people should not be so negative online. And she had a great response, which is awesome. People apologized. Speak up is another phrasal verb. So Natalia says, that is what Billie does and what her mom does. They will speak up about important things. When you speak up, you don't stay silent. You talk about it. You get people to know and understand what's going on, such as Black Lives Matter or climate change, or right now with coronavirus. Billie's mom started something like Support and Feed. So it's an organization to help, it seems like local businesses and, communities benefit by getting food and some work to be able to prepare the food. So it's important that we speak up and we share our knowledge about important things to help others learn, right? To have conversations, to learn from each other. Now, we can talk about the verb to struggle. Many businesses are struggling right now. So it's have a hard time dealing with the situation, right? The coronavirus has caused a lot of businesses to struggle economically. That money goes to local restaurants or shops or something that are struggling during this pandemic time, right? The situation is the pandemic time. Now, struggle can also be moving with difficulty, right? The climbers struggled to reach the summit, the top of the mountain. And to struggle is also to make forceful or violent efforts to get free of restraint. If someone's holding you, you can struggle to get away. She struggled with the thief. Maybe he had her arm, right? She wanted to get away. All right. For a little more, let's talk about the expression, kill someone with kindness. It's to cause discomfort to someone by treating him or her in a way that is super kind or helpful. Kind of silly, right? Can we ever be too kind? So it is better to kill him with kindness than return the insult. Be the better person. If someone does something negative, you don't have to return with an insult, being negative, right? Change that vibe. Be the better person. Be nice. My mom is killing me with kindness. She's calling me 2 times a day, right? It's not really hurting me, but it's like, maybe it could be annoying because she's asking so many extra questions that she doesn't usually ask. All right, guys, I hope you have a great rest of your day. If you like my videos, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. New videos are posted on Mondays and Wednesdays. So comment below, ask me questions. I'm here to help, or send me an email. All right, guys, I hope to see you soon. I hope you can use my resources, check out my other ones to help you learn and practice some more English phrases and grammar. Bye-bye.